in this case, you can see the difference between these two. Just phenomenal super whites. Really what we're looking for with super white is to get, you know, as much white as possible, but to have that base color to really make them pop just makes them all the more special. And that's what makes Dynasty so incredible. What's up guys, I'm Bryan Suson with Sundown Reptiles. We're in the gecko building today and I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite species, Chahoua Gecko Cahouas. Your mossy prehensile tailed geckos. These come in all different crazy colors, patterns, and today I'm going to be showing you my absolute favorite projects and specimens that I have coming up with this incredible species. Let's check them out. Here's some offspring from one of my favorite pairings, which is Bandit and Lady Slipper. I like these offspring because they end up having a lot of nice bands going across their back, just like the parents do. This seems to be a very consistent trait that comes out of this pair. And luckily, these animals have really nice base color as well. Pretty happy with how these turn out. Nice super white animals and just amazing color to boot. And these again are out of Bandit and Lady Slipper. Hey guys, next up, this is probably my favorite Cahouas in the collection. This is Skunk. He is just a really nice green male that has produced some incredible offspring. We've got his daughter here. This is Ivy, and she has been paired up for the season. We also have Fungi, which is right here. And he carried out some really nice white markings going down the back. And then we've got Sage, which probably collected the most amount of white on the body. But all in all, this group of offspring from this male is just amazing. And again, with Cahouas, you can have an animal that will have very bright collar there that can turn green, just like this male here. And depending on the light they're being exposed to, that can change and brighten up or dim down. So very cool animal. And even Skunk here, as you can see, his collar's kind of green right now. That can get bright white. This girl is hands down the nicest Cahouas in my collection. This is Dynasty. She is a red-based super white. Super white meaning that 50% of that body or more is covered in white. And she is just a phenomenal animal. This is her mother. This is Oracle. And she was a super white that I produced here out of Disco and Gannet. A really nice pairing. And usually with Cahouas, the offspring will outdo their parents. And in this case, you can see the difference between these two. Just phenomenal super whites. Really what we're looking for with super white is to get, you know, as much white as possible, but to have that base color to really make them pop just makes them all the more special. And that's what makes Dynasty so incredible. This right here is Pele. This is a female that's an up and coming breeder out of Aphrodite and Pinnacle. This is Aphrodite here, the mother. You can see that red base that she has with those nice white bands. And Pinnacle, who has got some really nice kind of pinkish reds on his back, greens, and really nice white patterning as well. But this pair just produces killer offspring. As you can see in Pele, these just end up super bright. And we love to see that kind of coloration that just pops. Really nicely saturated. Just a phenomenal specimen. And she's gonna be breeding for us next season. Next up here, we have this classic pairing. This is Starling and Denali. Starling is this purpley white-green girl. I just love the color on her. Just produces insane animals that are very large. Next to her is Denali. He is kind of a famous animal in the white world for Cahouas, producing tons of super whites, brother to Whiteout, and son to Vader. And if you don't know Vader, Vader is kind of responsible for a lot of the super whites that are now spread out across collections worldwide. And these two are the fruits of their labor. This is Daydream and Narnia. These two girls are breeding this season and are Starling Denali offspring. Just stunning super white animals with nice color to boot, and just an incredible group of animals. These three stunning animals are all out of Sahara and Moneymaker Mike. This pair is known for throwing amazing base colors with really nice whites splashed in on it. Just kind of making for the ultimate Cahouas in my opinion. This first one here is the Golden Ticket. He's not really fired up. That gets really bright burnt orange, kind of like these others. This is Stardust, another male. And right back here, we have Ruby Slipper, who is actually going to be breeding next season. These two boys have been paired up for this year, so we do have some eggs on the ground. And again, out of Sahara and Moneymaker Mike, they just throw killer stuff. Of course, Cahouas are known for having some brilliant reds. This is Sun Angel. This is from my red project. Really beautiful female that is breeding this season. We have eggs on the ground. And then of course we have Pastels. This is Mother of Pearl, and she's got those really nice pinks. She is a Vanda Atlas offspring, but these two are just showing some of the potential of how amazing Cahouas can be. Just love the color on these guys. For my setups, I've been working with animal plastics to come up with a PVC version of an 18-18-24 that has a really nice door design. So I love these cages here that has this nice push-pull. You don't have to deal with any tabs. Really works out awesome. In here we have Dynasty. And as far as my cage layout, I like to have these cross branches, a nice cork tube, cork flat, some foliage for hiding, misting system if that's what you choose to go with, and I always try to provide a water dish. Basic setup for an adult, and as for the babies, I try to keep that super simple. I like to use these little egg flats and a piece of cork bark, and this is a young little baby out of Felice and Jimmy Butler, and this is going to be a killer. Look at that little baby. But I keep it real simple, and I mist these once a night. Paper towel, easy for cleaning. Thank you everybody for joining in on our Cahouas episode. Thank you MorphMarket for having us on your vlog. Do hope to come back in the future with additional species, so definitely stay tuned. And in the meantime, if you guys are looking to get in touch with us, aside from MorphMarket, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and also at sundownreptiles.com. Everybody enjoy the day, and we'll catch you next time.